About other one connection, another live lesson in the spirit. How about Shalom Shabbat? First and foremost, as always, I want to start by getting all praises and glorifications to Yahweh, Bahad Shem, Yahweh Shabbat, Shem, and Kadorash. Love honors to the apostles. Those that great millstone will, bestowing salutations to the whole full elect throughout the four corners of the earth, which is word and truth and sincerity. Shalom. All right, as you see the title, it's titled The Word, or my take on the Venezuela invasion. And I knew it was going to happen because of those PDF files. Okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about the Epstein situation. Okay? And they pretty much Trump finally invaded, and occupied pretty much Venezuela last night. Okay, and I knew that was going to happen. It just dawned on me, actually, because I didn't think about it when it was actually going on, but I was just excited. But when I was at the plantation tonight, I just remembered, because I was meditating on they might go ahead and invade real soon because of that shit was coming out. That the Epstein thing was coming out. Okay, and behold, lo and behold, it happened, man. Okay. Which, that invasion, it's still beautiful in itself, because that's stirring up World War III tension. Hey, the scriptures say in Revelations 11 and 14 that the third woke is coming quickly. Okay, you got all these nations. You even got a lot of these Edomites over here mad at that, man. Because I thought he was a peaceful president. I thought Trump was supposed to be a peacetime president. But we know what the scriptures say also. The scriptures say there's a time of war and a time of peace. We're in a time of war. Okay? And he recently let the so-called American people know that we're going to enter into World War III. And lo and behold, he's sparking that flame. What just happened? They captured old boy Maduro. Okay? Hey, things are getting hot, man. Hey, it's only, 4 days now in 2026. We still got, 60 days to go. Yes, 361 days to go, man. It's already starting off hot. Okay, but nevertheless, man, I knew that was gonna happen, man. Bring that big distraction from them, because we already know these Edomites are nothing but a bunch of pedophiles anyway, man. Pedophiles. You should know what I'm talking about. Okay, and they trying to get the flack, all that flack off them, man, because those files are out. And best believe your boy Nero in there, man. He knows who's in there. Okay? And that was all orchestrated. They knew they was gonna do this to make a big distraction. Okay? For a big distraction, but they still shooting themselves in the foot. When you look at it, they still shooting they goddamn selves in the foot, because it's only gonna create more conflict. But he's supposed to be a peacetime president, right? These Edomites were never about peace. Okay, so no matter, this the thing here. No matter what you Edomites do, you only shoot yourselves in the foot more and more, because you can only do more mischief. First and foremost, to piss the Most High off, and then two, to fulfill prophecy. So either way, you're digging a whole a big ass ditch for yourself, man. Okay, because Russia and China, they're pissed off. Iran pissed off about it. You talking about invading Iran next week? That's definitely gonna be the wrong thing to do. Even Greenland, hey, NATO, your supposed ally, this might lead to Revelation 17 and 16. This is another thing I was meditating on. That might cause the beast to hate the whore, because you want to invade Greenland. America, are you showing your true colors? Which a lot of these countries, they know what you're about anyway. You're about occupying people's lands, bombing them, taking their resources, which is the most recent one was Venezuela, right? Amongst other countries like Afghanistan, Iraq, you're really revealing yourself. And that's why these nations, All right, gonna blow you to smithereens, man. Like I did that transit yesterday. You don't know how to entitled, you don't know how to keep your nose, all right, out of people's business, man. You always belly in people's business. Again, the scriptures say meddle not in many matters. Okay? And that's what the fuck America does, man. Excuse my French. They don't know how to stay at home. Scriptures say that about you Edomites, primarily you American Edomites, you American devils. You don't know how to keep your nose out of everybody's fucking business, man. And again, that's why everybody hates your ass, man. That's why everybody want to bomb you to fucking hell, man. Okay? And it's going to happen very soon. This could be the year. 2026 could be the year that America is fucking destroyed. We can't wait, man. We've been prophesying this, starting with the apostles for years now. All right? And this year it can finally happen. Lord willing, man. Okay? Because you do kind of get a little, I ain't gonna lie, man, brothers and sisters. I was a little, at the same time, a little pissed off because I just be thinking about how, you know, you just go in there and just, Esau just go in somebody's country and just take it over, because that was easy work what they did, man, in Venezuela. They did that shit like it wasn't nothing. They captured old boy, they went in there, bombed the shit out of him, captured old boy like it wasn't nothing, man. And just got up out of there. All right, and now they're gonna occupy the place. Trump talking about they're gonna take over till they put a president, in other words, a fucking puppet in there. Okay? That's what the fuck they gonna do. They gonna put a goddamn puppet. The one that somebody that's gonna do their goddamn bidding. You know, because that's how America gets down. They bomb other countries. Okay, here it is, they demonize a leader that they want out. Have their citizens turn against them. If not, they put agents, you know, agent provocateurs in to stir up tension. Okay, they set up a coup. Okay, or they like they did in old boy case, they kidnapped them, they captured them, they bombed the shit out of the country. Okay, and then they occupy the land to get their resources. You know, that's how America gets down, man. But these other countries like Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, they ain't going for that, man. They know not to fucking trust your ass. You can't trust America, man. Here it is, they act like your friend, you know, and then they stab you in the back. When they see something you got, they go for it, man. And they're gonna do it by any means to get it. They're gonna go by any which way or by any means, like I said, to get that, man. Okay? So I knew, the point being, you know, because I'm finna get ready to wrap up. Just got off the plantation, about to crash out, man, for a little bit. But, you know, the point being, man, I knew they was gonna do that shit, man. I knew they was gonna attack. I knew they was gonna strike, man. And they did. Because of that whole Epstein thing, man. I knew it. But that's beautiful. It's still beautiful through the spirit, man. And power y'all by Shema Shah, man. We in beautiful times, brothers and sisters, man. All right? It's only going to create more chaos, you know, because, hey, it'll be interesting to see from here on out what's going to happen next. You never know, China, just because of that, China might invade Taiwan just because of that, man. Which that'll be beautiful, too. See, all these things are going to cause a huge domino effect. All that's going to cause a huge big rift and domino effect, which is, like I said, which is beautiful. All right, we're in beautiful times, man. So hey, let the conflicts and tensions get out of control, man, because it's time for this fucking devil to go down. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I ain't got my scriptures, but yeah, I had a quote, but Lord willing, you know, you got some edification from whatever, you know, out of it, you know. I'm going to sign off by saying again, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakagodash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well. Peace, love, salutations to the four corners of the earth, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. I say again, Shalom and Kwame Yashala, Shalom.